Well, hello, good nerds. More Dreamfall chapters, and I am moving things around here on the desktop so I can put down my teacup. So, the game has set us an impossible mission today. We're going to get dressed. And bada bing. So, we have our next therapy session to get to.
Do I have to pee? Nope, I don't have
That's not what you usually do in the morning before leaving the apartment, but okay. Yeah, we just take our clothes on and well, get out on town. Get out around town. Downtown. I don't know how you say that in English, apparently. Oops. But good tea is good. Were those guys there before? Okay, hello.
Where are you going?
Why?
You look like something out of Fallout.
Question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse. As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first.
Well, I don't imagine this going well either way, honestly. Let's see, does it say anything in the walkthrough? No. Oh.
They have no right to ask for that information.
What the hell? As far as I can tell, it'll cost her nothing to do this.
Dr. Roman Zelenko. His office is in Sashadri Tower.
You are Zoe Maya Castillo, a resident of Solenshine Plaza Terraces by OCG.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Maybe I should have gone with resist. Maybe on my next playthrough, yeah? But yeah, let's do like they say, said, and stay off the streets. Meaning we take the sidewalk, or the curb, or the pavement, or all of the above. Hi there.
They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to Dreamtime. It's really scary.
Yeah. It gives you pause or something. That doesn't look very good. Yeah, I'm blanking on the word that I was looking for there with yeah, what it's like to see these dream junkies lying around and what it has cost them.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Jog. Okay, no, I don't need to go there. Yeah, seeing the eye operatives all around feels oppressive. Oh, hello?
wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nicola.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge.
Yeah, I'm interested too. Just gonna see what
By
this does.
party business, she probably means the Marxists. And it's really none of my business.
Well, that is true. But I'll dig deeper.
What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interest. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in the city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the bad girl on the boat down.
Sure, everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for her, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are. I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Other jobs.
Like crime, Zozo.
Yeah.
Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the Dragonfly symbols. And the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Noah. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
Yeah, you know, it makes some kind of sense to me that someone whose native language is not English would coin the phrase "other jobs." Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a thing you do in English-speaking countries too. But I perceive it as a more non-English speaker thing. Anyway, therapy session is a go.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time. Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other.
I don't agree with the not great thing, but I'm going to have to do that at some point, I think.
Nothing's... I feel good. I feel fine. I try not to think too much about it.
Listen to your own feelings. Be aware of them.
I will.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember
Right.
about what happened before the combat.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. I've thought about it, and no. I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on.
Either way is a path to the future. But in order to find your course into the future, I would say you need to know what past you are navigating from.
I haven't... Yep.
Okay. Good. And I think it's right to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake.
Hello?
Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Bariti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait.
I'm not.
Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream a lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
Your dream involves Obnaxus. Are you sure? I'm thinking going private might be a good idea here.
I don't remember the details.
Didn't you just tell me they were lucid dreams?
I guess, yeah, but I don't remember any specific details, only fragments, and they're gone as soon as I wake.
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, sir. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, sir.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
Well, she wants to.
And will she?
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. Of what she wouldn't say. I get the feeling she is not being forthcoming.
She lies to you.
Well, more omitting the truth.
We pay you a great deal of money to make sure Miss Castillo has no secrets.
I'll push. Next time.
In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
I don't think so. Not yet.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that ever happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka. I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She would not tell the doctor anything about her dreams. She may be keeping secrets from him. If this is the case, he may be outlasting his usefulness. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
I wonder if that guy was in The Longest Journey. Maybe I can go back and have a look.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries.
Oh, hello, dishwasher.
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Prista Viste.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Well, that's not what I was hoping to see. Is it okay down this way then? I don't know. The eye does as the eye wishes. And there's our guy.
Writing looks fine. Not like himself at all.
Thanks for coming, Sissy.
Of course. What's up?
I found something. A discrepancy pointing to our campaign, to unity, to Leia Uminska.
What sort of discrepancy?
This is why I wanted to meet you outside. I don't know if they have the office under surveillance, if they're monitoring my iris or my wire access.
Seriously? What's going on?
I don't know yet, but I need to find out. My contact at Bokama Mesa came across transactions between the Syndicate and Unity. There's money being funneled into our campaign from places money shouldn't be coming from. Corporate money. It could be just a misunderstanding. There might be a good explanation for it, but it could also be serious. It could be serious. So I need to dig deeper. The trouble is, I don't know if they're watching me. I can't risk it. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, Sissy.
Look, if Leia Uminska is taking bribes, or worse, I want to know. So, what is it you need me to do?
Access Unity's servers and download the data.
How exactly am I going to do that? Just log in with my iris and wire ID?
The eye will be onto you in minutes, Sissy. No. You'll need a rogue data sniffer and a government-grade Black Mask protocol. And you'll need to use multiple accounts and access points to transfer all the data. Stay logged in for too long in one location, they could pin you down. Look, I completely understand if you say no. It is illegal, and it can get us both into a lot of trouble.
Okay, well this is interesting. Just run rsync from various access points in the city.
I do have reservations, but I don't want to work for a crooked campaign. If something's going on, I need to find out. I don't have all the information. But where did Unity learn about this? Why was he digging into the campaign finances?
Yeah, that is a fair question, actually.
I understand why this is important, but I'm worried about repercussions. I got in trouble last time I tried to uncover a whole conspiracy. I don't want to end up in another syndicate interrogation. I don't have all the information.
Well, I think I will go with uncertainty here. But well, for the American audience, I don't know how widespread my audience is. The idea, of corporate money coming into a political campaign makes it look a lot like that particular candidate or party is not actually acting on their voters' interests, but instead, well, take instructions from the people paying them, and that is considered really, really appropriate in most parts of Europe. Maybe with that spicy bit of a political commentary, let's just move on with the game.
How did you come across this information?
My contact at Wakamba Mesa has access to syndicate data streams. I asked him to keep an eye out for certain keywords and names. It's a bit ironic in hindsight, but I've been looking for any piece of dirt I could find on Constantine Wolf and European Dawn. Last week, my contact got in touch. He'd found something odd. Large donations to a political non-profit in Europolis. I told him to put a trace on it. Yesterday, he messaged me again to tell me he was out. He discovered a link, but it wasn't what any of us expected. There were records of a series of encrypted transactions between the Syndicate and Unity, and Uminska. My contact was worried about the implications. He wanted nothing to do with it, which is understandable. He did provide me with enough information to get started. Network addresses, logins. If we can grab the data, I can analyze it, find the evidence I need to do whatever comes next. Hopefully evidence of no wrongdoing. Maybe someone's trying to falsely implicate Unity. It wouldn't be the first time. I can't believe Uminska would take corporate payoffs. I mean, not her. I trusted her. Completely.
Okay, well, now we can accept the mission.
I do have it. I'll do it. Where do I begin?
Before we jump ship, my contact can almost drop us all the information we need. I can't risk transmitting it to you, even locally, in case they're monitoring my iris. I've put everything on this crypto coin. Wire addresses, shadow accounts. Use this to transfer the data back to me after you're done. Now, before you get started, you'll need a rogue data sniffer and a black mask protocol. You know just the right person for that.
Mira. Pandemonium.
While you're acquiring the data, I'll go to the office to join a remote campaign meeting. If they're somehow alerted to the intrusion, I'll have an alibi. We'll have time to pull out and cover our tracks.
Cover our tracks. Jesus. This is really happening.
It's happening. I'll contact you later and let you know where to meet me.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll do my best.
Okay, well, it was one other goal we had, right? Checking with Reza. And at some point we're going to have to find Hannah too, but Reza's right around the corner, so let's do that before we end the episode.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. Hey there.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, this and that. How are things here? Any inside information on our burgeoning police state?
I wish. Everyone wants answers. Why have the Syndicate sent in the big guns? Why isn't the government saying anything? It's a mess.
One of those exosuits got in my face this morning, asked me where I was going. I thought about not answering, but I chickened out.
Probably a good idea.
Call me a coward, but I didn't want to argue with someone carrying an assault rifle.
We really thought the clampdown would be a temporary thing, a show of force, but...
I heard rumors about a curfew.
Well, it's possible. I mean, why else would they send in Robocop?
Robocop?
The exosuits. Outside of active war zones, I've never seen so many of them in one place. And we're in Propass, not Washington, D.C. So, yeah, we're still trying to get to the bottom of it. But this thing goes deep.
If anyone can, it'll be you guys. So,
What were you...
Did you...
No, you go first.
No, go ahead.
It was nothing, really. What are you up to?
I'm doing a favor for Baruti. Some campaign stuff. In fact, I should probably go and do that thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I should work. There's stuff to do. What about dinner?
Oh, really?
I haven't made dinner in ages. There's a reason for that. Dinners are very
Are we going to get heavy rainy about this?
We should go on. The last time that was in Trieste.
Yeah, that might actually be a good idea, legitimately.
The last time we ate out in residence. I don't feel like I'm not asking. Reza was the last time I was in this. It was my time. Honestly,
I like either of these, honestly. Yeah, fuck it, let's go out.
want to go out for them.
We can, just as long as we go somewhere.
Unoffensive, of course.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Am I? Sometimes I feel you're not particularly open to new things. I don't even get you anything different for lunch because I don't know how you'll react. Like last week when I bought you cheese soup. I chose the same thing you always get even when there was something new and interesting on the menu.
Are you seriously blaming me for a choice you made?
I know what your reaction would have been. I got the soup because that's what you always have. If I'd picked the pork
You
sausages...
didn't even give me the choice, Zoe. You chose for me and you're upset about that. And this is not the first time. If you're so unhappy with who I am, then why...
Why what?
Oh, forget it. This is neither the time nor the place. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later. Look, I need to run. Message me, okay? We'll figure out dinner.
Fine.
Huh. That came across as a little bit, not sure what to call it. Stilted? Stiff? I wouldn't go so far as saying it was ham-fisted, but kinda, not smooth. Just out of nowhere. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this video. Coming up next is, it will involve hacking. Stay tuned, yeah, just fuck it.